Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Chevy Boy back on the channel, and we're back once again on Demolition Derby 3. So, no, apologies for not being, um, active for a little bit. Recording this on the 21st of January, Tuesday, about 8:30 in the morning. Um, but, yeah, no, and basically, um, I don't know, this car dropped about a week ago, um, and I don't know. I tried recording it, and then a lot of stuff happened, and then I just didn't feel like recording it for a week or whatever, and now I'm doing it. So, yeah, but no. Anyways, what you're looking at here is a BMW Isetta, or is based on a BMW Isetta. It's actually called the Minion, and so when I first saw this car under the tarp, I knew it was an Isetta. I thought it was the three-wheeled version. But I guess the three-wheeled version, it was only available in England, in the UK, and I just thought it was kind of funny because um, it's literally the same size as my moped. Basically, in real life, this car is about 7.5 feet long, 7 feet long, about 4.5, 4 feet wide, something like that. But it's got I don't remember the displacement of the motor. I can't remember the displacement, but I know that it makes like, um, I don't know, I think it's like 10 horsepower or something, but it also weighs like 1,000 pounds, which is insane. So it's literally the same power to weight ratio as my moped. Um, but yeah, no, basically, so that's what happened. Now you would probably expect me to do something goofy, like, painting it, say, blue and yellow or something. Because of the name, it's a minion, right? You'd probably expect me to do something like that. Paint it blue and yellow, kind of like the whole Despicable Me thing. And actually, technically, it would be yellow on top and then the blue on the bottom. And no, I'm not a fan of that. So, but if you did see the title, you're going to be like, wait, what? So, basically, the title of this, I'm going to name it, well, I named it the Mad Midget. And the reason I did is because, it's funny because this car, so you know how in the Avengers movies, Thanos is named the Mad Titan? Well, I wanted to be a bit ironic with that. And I'm calling it the Mad Midget. So, and no, I'm not trying to be offensive to people who are, you know, who are actual midgets. Like, you know what I mean? Like, unironically. I'm just doing this. So, yeah. No, and then there was another update that dropped early this morning. Like I said, it's like 8:45 basically. I gotta leave in a bit, so I'm gonna do this video and then probably jump in the shower. But I didn't know what the heck this was. This is a first gen Civic, and then you have this car, which is a Lada 2107, I believe. Or is it 2701? I think it's 2107. So yeah, we're gonna do those cars later. Um, but yeah, so basically, we're gonna take this out for a race. But we're gonna do it on one of the three new tracks here. So you have the Cop Shop Stop, the Over Under CB, and the In and Out SR. And the Over Under CB is actually my track. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to save it for maybe the future. Well, actually, no, we'll run one of the new cars. I don't know, either the Lada or the Civic on my track. So, yeah. No, this car is like really, really slow. Hold on. And actually, it's funny because this car, I think in Europe it came with a split single cylinder motor, meaning that two pistons shared the same cylinder, which is kind of weird and kind of creative at the same time. I don't know. This thing is so slow though. How long is this track? Good grief. Okay. Well, it doesn't turn. I didn't know which way I was going, so you think, oh well, you know, just follow the track. Well, I wasn't sure which way I was supposed to go. Yeah, this thing doesn't turn. Oh, and by the way, the door is on the actual frame itself, like doors on the front of the car, not on the side like normal. You know, whoever at BMW thought this was a good idea, they may or may not have been intoxicated, because this thing is such a short wheelbase, it refuses to turn. Hold on. I don't know why we're dropping frames. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop it down to medium, because the dropping in the frames is not okay. Don't know what's going on. No. Now it's better. What the heck? I don't understand why that was an issue. I'm just going to try and not be in last, because currently in last place, and it's not exactly fun. I think the turbo motor, everybody's running the turbo, and I'm not, so we'll see. This thing, I think it tops out at like 120 or something. I'll have to show you where it tops out at. If I get lapped, I'm not going to be surprised. This thing is, A, it's ungodly slow, and B, it's just, I don't even know. Like, I thought that the freaking, you know, I thought that the, whatchamacallit, the forklift in DD2 was bad. This is on par with that. Like, at least the forklift was somewhat fast. This thing is not. You try to turn with this thing, and it doesn't want to, because the wheels are just so close together. Which is weird, because my moped turns just fine. I don't understand it. My moped turns, I mean, it's a little bit difficult, but it turns fairly fine. This thing just absolutely freaking refuses. Like, look at this. $120 miles an hour. Fastest this thing will go. This thing is a gag car is what this is. Like, this thing, I don't even know. Like, genuinely have no clue why anyone would run this thing. Final lap. Okay, I'm catching the one guy. And second to last here. Who is that, Kibby? I think it's Kibby, I'm not sure. It'd be nice if they had the track maps here. The track layouts. Yeah, I'm not catching this guy. Nope, that's not Kibby, is it? No, I think that's Zoe. Is it Zoe? I think it is. Oh, it was Zoe. Doggone it. Dude, this thing is so slow. See, I probably should have put the turbo motor in this, but I didn't. And it shows. Like, I don't understand. It's not even that big of a difference. Like, you could probably put, you know, a freaking a motorcycle engine in this thing, and it would probably run faster. That's how bad this is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it. I don't know. I think we're gonna go to the Winter Wonderland or whatever. We're gonna show you exactly what this thing is possibly capable of. I don't know. I don't care about your drift game. I want my Demolition Derby game. But I don't know. The wheels are actually not that bad though. Like I like the wheels. Like look at that. Like that's literally the front door. It opens the opposite way of the actual hinges, but or the handle, but whatever. I'm gonna see if I can find a cop. I mean, it's kind of nice until like you hit a bump or something, and then like the door flies open. It's a good way to get a look at whatever's coming at you. You know. Ford Crown Vic LTD. Hey cop. Oh god. Oh yeah, no, now they added it, I don't know, I'm not sure. I think I already covered this, but now you can, you know, push the cops around, because they fixed that. I think I already mentioned that, but it's been such a long time since I've been on DD3 that, you know, forgot whether I covered that or not, but I think I did. I think I did. Oh, goodness. You know, like, they can friggin' push me around like this. 30 miles an hour. This thing is such short wheelbase. I don't even know. Oh, there he is. I was trying to find him. I was like, where'd he go? But no, I mean, it's funny, because, like, so, I guess, in actual, like, continental Europe or whatever, this thing had, like, a one-cylinder motor, whereas everywhere else, it had that goofy, well, in the UK, it had that, like, weird split-cylinder engine, and, I mean, I guess the split-cylinder kind of makes sense. I don't know. Doesn't exactly make sense to me, but it's kind of a cool thought that, like, they have just this goofy motor in it, like, I don't know. Trying to get, like, run over or something by one of the trucks, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh god. Well, I killed the Isetta. Help. 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 And I'm over on top of the cop car. This is not good. Help. 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 I'm being bullied. Oh god. And now I'm being mounted by the cop car. This is not good. What the... What in the Sam Hill? Okay. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what that was. Well, now I have two cops after me. Let's see if I can escape these guys. Oh my god. Okay. Now I'll show you the top speed of this thing and the tunnel. This thing is ridiculously just, it's slow. Like, I mean, I bet you $10 that either the Lada or the freaking Civic will go faster, but we'll see. I don't know. I guess calling it the Mad Midget may be in a little bit of poor taste, but I thought it was just kind of funny because, you know, Mad Titan is the play on that, but who knows? I don't want to offend anybody. You know what I mean? But this car, like, I like the fact that it's in here. It's just the fact that it's in here. It's a gag car, you know? It's one of those, how can you take this thing seriously cars? I don't know. You can't take it seriously because of just how, like, ridiculous it is. It cranks out a top speed of 120. Like, even most stock cars would probably beat this thing. And that's the irony of the whole thing, is most stock cars will probably beat it. Even when this thing is modified, yeah, it's got a stupidly low weight, but that doesn't mean anything. You know? Well, watch you get beaten on by the other cop. Wait a minute, how are my... Okay, that does not make any sense. How are my taillights gone, but my windows are still fine? Like, that doesn't compute, but alright, game. Normally all the glass shatters, basically on impact, like, as one unit. No, like, look at this thing. This thing would be a death trap in real life. Look at that. The body panels are all crushed. The driver is basically dead. There's no mounting points for the dash. You know, for the freaking steering column, for the gauges, for nothing. There's nothing there. And I don't know. But yeah, no. What do you guys think? Like I said, do you guys like it? Do you guys not like it? I don't know. Like I said, sorry for not being on the game for like the last week and a half. Week since my last video. But like I said, I just had a lot going on. I've got work all the time. And, you know, I just can't always find proper time to record videos at the moment just because I'm trying to make money, you know? Like, I apologize, you know, for those of you guys who are here even from, like, the beginning of my channel. You know, if there's any of you guys left, anyways. Any of you, you know, original subscribers, but, yeah, no. What'd you guys think? Do you guys like the little midget, the little minion? You know? I do. I don't think it's a bad car. I think it's a gag car that simultaneously is amazing for being in the game and also not, if that makes sense. But yeah, no, if you guys did enjoy this, let me know. And like I said, I'll have the next two cars out probably within a couple of days. But if you guys did enjoy this, let me know and I'll catch you on the road. This is Chevy Boy signing out. Peace, y'all.